ako si Dieter Pidumugan.
Ako si Zakara Pilastimado, usa ka umayamnon, usa ka aktibo nga miyembro sa Kabanglasan Indigenous Peoples Youth Organization sa Kabanglasan Bukidnon.
So nakita na ako nga kung dili magkasinabot ang mga lumad, kung dili mi magkahiusa, kung wala mi leader nga sakto nga mubarog ug mutindog, nakita na ako nga ataw-ataw ang makabatanunan, ataw-ataw ang among ancestral domain, among ancestral land namo, anytime pwede ilogon gikan sa mua.
Isip ko sa kabatanon, usa sa mga problema nga akong nakita mo gyud ang gap sa mga katigulangan ug mga kabatanunan. Ug nasabtan ako kini tungod kay adunay oportunidad nga nahatag sa mga kabatanunan nga makaskwela kung atong ikumpara sa ato ang mga katigulangan. Ug mao gyud kini ang isa sa mga dakong problema nga ginaatubang namo karon isip mga batanon.
Hearing the sentiments of the young community members further emphasized the need to empower IP youth. And in line with this goal, the team created the Panaghiusa sa Kauswagan workshop in partnership with the Father Leone Mission Foundation Incorporated, an organization that has been working closely with IP communities in Bukidnon. Panaghiusa sa Kauswagan, which is Bisaya for Unity and Development, was a 3-day capacity building workshop held in 2 locations in Bukidnon, Kabanglasan and Malaybalay. The participants consisted of scholars under the Kapawa Hupaglaom Scholarship Program and members of the Kabanglasan IP Youth Organization.
So, the workshop utilized a hybrid setup wherein activities were conducted on Zoom while participants were physically gathered. The first day of the workshop, held on March 26, started off with an opening ritual called Panaghiusa as a way to bless everyone. We then moved on to Module 1, which was about deepening their IP identity. To do this, 2 speakers talked about their advocacy fighting for IP rights. We then moved on to Module 2, which was about Project Leadership 101. And thus concludes Day 1 of our workshop.
So, Day 2 was dedicated to practical preparation for the workshop output. So we started off with project envisioning, which entailed a community assessment lecture and an empathy mapping activity. And by fleshing out the lived experiences of their target sector, participants could create more contextually appropriate project ideas. And then we move on to project planning. So here we had lectures and interactive quizzes on the different project phases and the concept note that aid in mapping out needed resources and appealing to the necessary project stakeholders. And at this point, participants were already starting on their concept notes.
For the final session of the project, all of the participants were gathered at the Kapawa Hupaglaom Cultural Center in Malaybalay City. We started the program with a game to let the participants be acquainted with one another. We then had a talk about community organizing where the speaker discussed important principles which the participants, as IP youth, should possess in their future efforts in empowering their community. After that, we had the participants present their concept notes, with the best concept note having to establish sustainable livelihood for the Umayamnon through cultural handicrafts.
Malipayon kaayo ako tungod kay bisan pa man sa sitwasyon nga among natagamtaman, naagi hapoy mga pribilehiyo nga nahatag sa amua ug mao kini ang pag-apil sa capacity building workshop nga gipahigayon sa Team Panaghiusa. Dako kayo kini nga tabang sa amua tungod kay natagaan kami og mga ideya kung unsaon namo posible nga mahatagan og solusyon ang kasamtangan nga problema sa among komunidad. Ug dili lang pud sa pagtubag sa mga problema, kung dili unsaon po siya nga systematic ang pagtanaw sa mga butang-butang aron mahatagan gyud siya og sustainable nga pagtubag.
Ikaduha is nabati nato ang kanang pakiglambigit na sila man gani mismo nga dili lumad, dili IP is maningkamot nga kanang tudluan ang mga IP. Unsa pa bakahako nga mismo IP? Unsa pa baka ko nga kanang nakit-an gyud nako ang ground o nakit-an gyud nako kung unsa ang mga problema sa maong sectors.
Panaghiusa sa Kauswagan was built on the thrust, one small step with the youth in Kabanglasan is one great leap forward for the future of lumad communities in Bukidnon. The work that we have done in Bukidnon is only the beginning. And from here on, we set on a new journey with boundless possibilities.
United in service with our Indigenous brothers and sisters, this has been Panaghiusa sa Kauswagan.